morning. Happy Tuesday. Today is usually a slow day, but I'm trying to work probably all week just because yesterday was a pretty rough day and I only took one order and made like $29 and change. So I'm already behind for my goal for this week because my goal was to work a Monday through Saturday. So it's Tuesday, so I'm hoping that I can be done before 8 o'clock, before 9 o'clock. It's 8:35 and I'm here in Leesburg. I've already hit my zone. I just turned onto the main street 27. So I'm hoping to stay busy today because I was able to schedule my dash already, and I'm scheduled until 4 o'clock. So all day DoorDash, and then I have Instacart on. There's no batches. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my camera. I don't know what it was doing. I'm here in Leesburg all day. Hopefully I can hit my goal before like 8-9 o'clock. I'm really hoping to be done earlier than that because I'm in a DoorDash hotspot with Leesburg. Leesburg is usually pretty good with DoorDash. I have the few stores for Instacart, and then if I need to, I can go up more by Lady Lake and try and get an order up there. Other than that, today I am projecting it's going to be a great day. Even though today is usually a slow day, I'm going to have an inflow of orders and be busy all day, y'all. I'm just putting that out there in the air so the DoorDash and Instacart people can hear it and send the orders my way. And look at that, I already got an order for Wawa, and I didn't even hit the parking lot where I usually sit. So I'm heading to Wawa instead of parking up for 1.9 miles for $5.50. I know I said I was gonna try not to do the $5 orders, but y'all, I'm trying to hit my goal early today. I don't want to be out until 9 o'clock how I was last week. I'm definitely trying to do it earlier this week. So my order was ready. I'm just trying to get out of the Wawa parking lot. It's a lot of traffic right now. I think because it's like before work time and everybody's stopping here. I thought the guy was yelling for the people to go, but I think he's trying to tell them, the guy in front of me, that the person in front of them, their gas door is open. But they're not getting it. I have 1.2 miles to go for this drop off. So pretty close, and it's handed to me. It's to a business, and it's 2 coffees and like a little omelet thing. So I have it in my DoorDash bag, and then the 2 coffees I just put in the cup holder.
At the traffic lights, turn left onto North 14th Street, then keep left.
I'm gonna keep left, y'all. One and done, heading to my parking lot unless I get an order on the way. Next order up, and I am heading to McDonald's, which I can see right across the street from McDonald's for, I think it was 2.1 miles for $6.50. So that's a good one for me. Let me try and go to my photos so I can bring it up and tell you for sure. 2.1 miles for $6.50 for 14 items for McDonald's. Honestly, y'all, I am so annoyed now because I think I just waited like 20 minutes for that, and they just take people's orders and take people's orders, and that's the girl that's supposed to get the DoorDashes ready. I really don't understand that logic, especially when they're busy, and she's taking everybody's orders, and half the orders ready and half the orders not. So annoyed. I'm finally heading to deliver, and of course the customer's like, hey, do you know how much longer? So I had to deal with that on top of waiting at McDonald's forever. So I finally got that order dropped off. They had such a cute dog. She was friendly, so I got a lick and a small pet. I got $7 for that. They were just trying to send me a double one. This one is for 1.3 miles for $3.25, so that's definitely going to be a no. They were just trying to send me one for $6.25 for Dollar General and Circle K, and it was alcohol. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that because that's two spots you have to stop at, and it's only for $6.25. So if it was a little bit more, I might have done it, but since it was so low, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. My next order is up. It's for the Coffee Snob. so I'm heading over there now. It's like 1 mile away, or it was like a mile of a delivery. So that's where I'm heading now. I don't know why it's telling me to go that way when I can go this way. This way is gonna be quicker, I think. I think it was only for like $5.50, but I haven't gotten another order at all. So I'm like, you know what? I just might as well take it. Oh, shoot. You messed me up, bro. You messed me up. Now I can't see if the light is turning yellow or whatever. But now I'm heading to the coffee snob. That just totally distracted me because I was gonna turn and then somebody else turned out of the plaza, so it kind of messed me up. Now I can go. Now I can go. I got the order and now I'm heading 0.9 miles for the drop off, and it is a leave at the door. I did have to wait a minute because they were still finishing up the second drink, but that's all it is two coffees. Dropped off. I wasn't sure if it was the right place, and then there was 2 doors, but I wasn't sure which door, so I figured that it was the door with the placemat, the doormat and the shoes at it. So that's where I left it. It looks like they're having some kind of meeting from the city or whatever. I don't know if maybe they're building a fence or putting in something, I don't know. But that is dropped off. When I drove back by, they had already taken the coffee, so I guess it was the right spot, and they already sent me another order for the coffee snob, so I accepted it. It's 5.6 miles for $9.50. I would say like about maybe a mile is me getting back to the coffee snob, so it's like a 4-mile delivery for the $9.50. Maybe it can go up, but I'm trying to stay busy, so that's why I took it. So the order was ready, and I wasn't expecting it to be, so I'm a little sad because I have to pee so bad. Sorry, y'all. But I am heading for the drop-off now, and it's 4.8 miles away. I'm heading to somewhere called the breakfast station. They sent me an order for that place, but it was a lot of mileage right when I hit my parking lot. So I'm like, I'm not going all the way back there to come all the way past where I sit. They sent me another one for like the same thing, and I'm like, no. Now they sent me one for that place, and it's going like right across from where I sit. So it's going to be like half getting there, half delivery. So it's like 3 miles, and then it's like, are y'all going to let me over?
At the traffic lights,
I'm going to make you let me over.
Lanes to turn onto West North.
So how are you going to get mad when you weren't even turning, bro? Unless he came out of the McDonald's parking lot. But I forgot what I was saying, y'all. Anyways, I'm heading to the breakfast station. I've never been there before, so that is what is going on now. My next order is up. I was having phone issues again. It seems like every time I come to Leesburg, I have some kind of issue. It's all good and gravy now. I'm heading to Firehouse for an Uber Eats order, and I think it was like 3 miles for $8, so that's pretty reasonable. I just have to go to the next plaza over and pick it up. So as I was waiting for the order from Firehouse, they had like just handed me the order when this order popped up on Instacart for $26, 2.5 miles for 3 items, 8 units. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get this. Luckily I did. I feel a little bad because I still have to go deliver this order, and it was like a 2.5 mile delivery. But with that few of items, I should be done shopping for that in like 10 minutes or less. So I think it's okay. I should probably look at like the batch details to see what it says. Due before 12/23. Uh-oh. Well, it ain't gonna be there by that time, y'all. It's 12:10 and I'm about to be pulling into Publix. I just wanted to let y'all know I got that dropped off. It was supposed to be a leave at the door, and they even put like in the instructions like leave at the door. They want contactless, but then she met me at the door anyways. That's fine by me. I really don't care. Okay, we see you, big truck. I don't understand why you're trying to gun it like that on that big truck. So I should be able to get this delivered on time as long as they have everything. I'm going to be Speedy Gonzalez in this store. So of course I had a problem. They didn't have the right quantity of the waters that she wanted. They had one, and then her backup was the smaller pack. Like, not the smaller pack, but the smaller waters in the pack. But I asked an associate and they looked in the back for me, and she ended up finding one more. So she got 2 big ones and then 2 little ones. The Coke wasn't in the aisle, but it was on the end of the aisle, so that worked out for that. And then the steaks, they had them steaks that she got, $20-something for the steaks. Little teeny little, like, tiny steaks. So crazy. I could never spend that much money on steaks. That's insane to me. But I'm heading to deliver, and I'm like 10 minutes behind now because I was trying to get a hold of her. You're welcome. I messaged you in the app because the soda was buy 2, get 2 free. The soda, it was buy 2, get 2 free. That's why there's 4. Because 2 are free. Yeah. You're welcome. Alright, you guys. So I just took an order for KFC. So pray for me on this one. I'm gonna try again. I can't always decline. I just declined a couple. One was 6 miles for $10, and then there was a double order for one was Wendy's, one was Sam's Seafood and Grill. That one was for $7.50 for like 2.5 something like that miles, and I'm like, no, because one of y'all probably did not tip, and I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna try this one for DoorDash for KFC. It was 2.7 miles for $6.50. She was boxing up the order when I went inside, so that was like perfect timing, and that's a first for KFC. So I am super surprised about that. They just had to finish boxing it up, make the drinks. I was in there for maybe a minute and a half, and now I'm heading I think like 2 miles for the drop off. I have 1.4 more miles to go. I think it was less than 2 miles for the drop off. Next order up is for McDonald's, 3.5 miles for $6.50, and I still have to go to McDonald's, but it's literally right across the street, so it shouldn't take me very long to get there. So my delivery is done, but it's just not letting me confirm the order. I tried uploading the picture, and now the picture is gone because it just won't do it. So now I'm trying to just put that I handed it to the customer because I have my video that I went to the door and stuff. I don't know what's going on. This is the second time that's happened to me. I don't know if it's just the service isn't good. Probably that's what it is. But we're unable to process your request at this time due to the request timed out. Please try again later. But it's like, how long do you want me to wait? Hopefully the customer got her food because I told her I was in the neighborhood. But anyways, I'm gonna head back towards my area. There we go. Finally it got delivered. Like, what? That was $6.50 for that order. I am heading to a Crispy Crunchy Kitchen, which I'm pretty sure is in a gas station. I'm not 100% right now, but the order was for, let's see. It was for 3.7 miles for $6.50, but I guess they were sending me the order and I didn't realize it, so I'm not really sure what the mileage is right now. But from when I accepted it, it's 1.6 miles just to get there. And then probably like another mile and a half for the drop off. So I don't know, it might be the same amount of mileage, it might not be, but it's for $6.50, so it has the possibility to go up, and we shall see. Okay, so I just got off of that order because they had an Instacart order for $43. It's 8 miles and then it's 47 items, 59 units. I'm gonna try to get it done all together in like an hour and 15 minutes, maybe an hour and a half at the most. And that's with shopping and getting both dropped off. Hopefully I can do it. That way it gets me way closer to my goal. I'm about halfway there already, which is awesome. I think I'm like at $80 something, I believe. So that's not bad, but that's the update now. No more crispy crunchy chicken. I'm heading to Publix. So that turned out to be an Instacart from HELL. The customer B responded pretty good. Customer A did not. He was very like, oh yeah, just grab another one please, and I'm like, which one? So I ended up refunding 2 of his items. I got 1 item that was plain, another one plain. He was not very responsive at all. It was very frustrating. It took me a lot longer because of that. But I'm finally out of there. It's 3:30 and I'm heading for my deliveries, so it's already been about an hour and a half, so I'm pretty annoyed. I should have got that done. I don't know where you thought you was going, bro. Like, we're all waiting to go. So stupid. But I'm heading to deliver. I should be at the drop off for customer A in about 12 minutes, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. They want me to ring the doorbell after I drop it off. Those are both dropped off. She actually had me bring it in for her, which I don't mind doing if they're elderly. It helps them out, so I just set it on her kitchen counter for her. Hopefully she puts that stuff away because there's some frozen stuff in there. She was trying to ask me if I had a $5 bill on me, but unfortunately I don't carry cash unless I get a cash tip that day. So I think she was trying to give me a $5 cash tip, but I didn't have change, so it's all right. The lady tipped me in the app, so I should have told her that it was dropped off. I didn't even think of doing that. I just hit that it was delivered so I could try and get back online again. But it is what it is. Those are dropped off, and I am heading back towards my area. The second drop off was back the way I needed to go anyway, so it was just like a mile right. So now I am heading on the right direction again to go back. I took an Instacart order again for $20 for 3.7 miles for 31 items, 33 units. Hopefully it goes smooth. There is a heavy pay, so I'm sure there's some type of sodas or waters because that's usually what they give you heavy pay for. Oh, I forgot to pause everything else, darn it. Oh, that's $2.50 anyway, so I don't feel no type of way declining that. And then I'm gonna pause it again. That order that I just dropped off put me at about $124 for the day, which is really good. So after I drop off this one, I should need only like $5 more. That order is dropped off. I had another heck of a time because they were out of a bunch of stuff, but she was very responsive and she was getting lit in there. I'm heading back to Publix again for another order. Let me actually hit navigate so I can try and get the fastest route. I know how to get there. I'm trying to get there the fastest route. And then they're working on the road, so it slows you down. But I took one for $11 for like 0.9 miles for $11, 7 items, 7 units. So that's why I took that, and I should be done after that unless there's another good order that I'll take. But it turned out to be a great day, y'all. I spoke it into existence. I have officially hit my goal. I'm already headed home. I should be home in like 20 minutes. Leesburg is so much closer, so much nicer, and I'm so glad we don't have to drive an hour to Popka anymore, because although I got good orders over there, Leesburg is usually pretty good, but I can't afford to drive no hour every day now, so that's good. I'm glad I don't have to. Gas prices are ridiculous, y'all, but I'm heading home, so I will give you all the updates later. I think we're gonna try and go to Mom's apartment's gym complex thing so we can get our workout on, because trying to lose the weight, y'all. Trying to lose the weight for real this time. I know I always say that and I don't stick through with it, but I'm trying. All right, I am home and it is daylight out. It is so nice. Such a difference. But I'm just gonna go over my totals really quick. My totals with, let's see, where's my pictures? Why do I feel like some of my pictures are missing? Oh, because it's not nighttime, it's not black. All right, so for Uber, I did one trip for a total of $8.59. All right, so let me try and continue where I left off. I have to find my pictures. We went and worked out. So I thought I was charging my camera the whole time I was driving home, which is not very long. It was like 20 minutes. And as soon as I went to record, it was like beep, 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 beep. I'm like, uh-oh. But I think I was telling you with UBEREATS, I did the one trip for $8.59. With DoorDash, I did 2 different dashes, I think, altogether. I probably did a couple more, maybe I think 1 more, but I didn't end up taking any orders. But for $48.50 on DoorDash, that's 1 dash for $35 for 5 trips, and then The other one was $13.50 for 2 trips. With Instacart, I made $97.91. That's for 4 batches altogether. I made altogether today from about 8:40 to 5:40. I made $155 on the dot, no cents. 9 hours average, I made about $17.22 an hour. And then for 12 trips, it was about $12.91, so almost $13 a trip. That's pretty good for me. I went and worked out at the little apartment gym complex thing, and I feel pretty good. I'm probably gonna be sore tomorrow, my legs. I'm probably not gonna be able to walk, but it's gonna be worth it as long as we can stay steady with it and eat right, which I do not do. That is a big problem for me. I don't like a lot of food, and the food that I like a lot. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Have a great night, guys.
A young boy being lay dreaming, and in the dream